Konnichiwa everyone. Today I'm going to show you my Japanese village, and it's not the one in the back there. This town I will show you in another video later. And yeah, this is the third village I ever created. So it's one of my oldest ones, but it's still maybe the biggest town I ever created. So let's take a look and have fun. In the front I need to say sorry for all the lagging, because the servers are getting worse and worse and they are not getting better right now. And I felt like I needed to cut this video 1,000 times because of lags which were longer than 10 seconds. And yeah, when we get in here, to the right there's a shack for some wandering monks. A little campfire, of course, to keep yourself warm. And yeah, that's the little shack where some guests can sleep. Also, I wanted to point out that I got high complexity area issues because of high complexity building, and yeah, because of this I can't remove anything, I couldn't recreate something, and so I just keep it the way it is. That's the Shinto shrine, and in the back there are some treasures which are being kept by the monks. And yeah, this was an easy idea to come up with, but it looks right and I think it's quite cool. That's a house for friends of mine if we need to farm some stuff in the Frostlands, so people can lay down and save here. There's a grilling spot to the right where you can cook some food. Inside there is a kitchen as well, so you can cook some food in the oven. And yeah. By the way, this is a custom build. Here's the bathroom, just as always. Here's the room for treasure chests. Yeah, a little chill out area and the bedroom. Living room, which you probably noticed already. This is one of my watchtowers. There are 4 of them on each corner of the outside walls. The 4 towers are all the same basically, but I will show you another one later. Now let's head for the main entrance, and as you can see, I'm missing a few steps, which are due to high complexity. So when you see that building, you think that's the prefab, but it's actually not. I created those 4 towers by myself based on the prefab. But I wanted to take out 1 floor on each, so I decided to recreate that tower without that special floor. They are all empty because of high complexity, but I built it one on each corner of the inside walls. Yeah, to the right, my girlfriend tried to create a Zen garden, but while doing so, the high complexity kicked in. Now we arrived at the town center, and to the left there's the big prefab castle, and to the right those two buildings are custom builds. So first thing you notice is that I had no real good red carpet, so I tried those wooden planks instead. And I think it worked fine. To the left there are some books, and to the other side is some writing stuff, so the Shogun, which is me by the way, of course, can handle the village and manage everything. The bathroom, and the staircase to enter the other floors. A meeting table and a little desk for bureaucratic stuff, and yep, there are two thrones for the shogun and his wife, so the two can watch the people down there or make big announcements, and there are two banks for waiting, and yeah, I think this one worked fine, but sadly, when I sit down, the throne is now in the way, which wasn't the case before. Here I placed some stairs to use the space under the roof. I didn't want to waste any space because all the rooms are tiny already. And now it became the bedroom. I often used paintings for TVs in the beginning. I think it works well and you can create some pretty cool stuff with it. But now let's head down the stairs and get into the kitchen. As you can see, the space is pretty limited, but I tried my best. Some sushi tables, and outside there are two treasure chests. One is for cooked meals and one is for uncooked materials. Now we're going down some stairs again into the basement, and to the left there's a treasure room, which I really like, but as you can see, everything else is pretty empty because of high complexity again. This room is supposed to be for seeds and corn and wheat and stuff. And the next room, there is one treasure chest. Originally there were two, but one went missing over time. Over here, there's just empty space beside those two towers. And yeah, as you can probably imagine, it's because of the high complexity. Now we are visiting my dojo, which is a must-have, of course, if you got the Japanese village. Here you can train your aim with the crossbow. Now we head to the next house, which is a prefab, so expect little tiny rooms. This is the textile factory, by the way. And to the left there's the bathroom, which I need in every house, of course. Here's the tiny living room together with the kitchen. And yeah, he's hungry, so burgers. Some storage in between. And when we head upstairs, there's the bedroom of Slushy, which you already saw working down there. Now we head to the next custom build of mine, and there's the working bench and the saw for woods. Essence table, and yeah, of course, the bathroom, which I don't need to point out, I guess. But I do it anyway, yeah. Upstairs is a little living room and maybe the tiniest kitchen I ever created. Outside here is a little balcony, so Polo Petey can get his morning coffee on the fresh air. I think it went out pretty cool. And of course the bedroom for him to get some sleep. Now we use another entrance, which will lead us to this section right here, where Polar can chill down with friends. Here are some treasure chests with woods. This terrace is part of Slushy's house. And yeah, I like the back garden I created there. So the neighbors can talk to each other and yeah. Since I heard that Bigfoot lives in wooden nests, I created such a thing for Yeti. Now we get to the next custom build of mine, and basically here are all the tools which were missing till this point. As soon as we enter, we get to the living room. Here's the storage room for all the stuff I found, farmed, or created back there. Sorry for all the lagging again, and I did everything I could. I even joined the game when only 14,000 players were online, but still the servers are laggy as hell. So that's the biggest terrace I got in this village. And yeah, as you can see, people can have barbecue right here. I made a little cut right here because first time around I forgot this whole floor. And since the video is more than 30 minutes, I didn't want it to walk down everything again, and I just cut it in the afterward. Here we got the bathroom, and you just saw the kitchen, and the next room will be the bedroom. I destroyed one of those beds to get rid of a villager. Back then there was no option on the village center, so there was no way around it. I created two hidden rooms to the left and to the right, where are treasure chests, and these treasure chests are for jewels. Now we get to the balcony, which is a little bit flat, but still fine. Maybe you noticed the roof is not perfectly built, but that's because another building was in the way, and so I needed to get a little bit creative here. So this is the first farm I created in this game, and as you can see, it went out a little bit small. I didn't know I would need more materials to create food and stuff, but still, I think it's looking fine, it's looking great, and yeah. Here's another watchtower from the inner walls, but here you can see the first floor much better. And here's a little garden for the Shogun and his wife to sit down and relax. I've put much effort into setting those berries right, but after some time it worked, as always. This is the farming house, and it's quite minimalistic because nobody lives here. And yeah, but it is a custom build. And yeah, I think it's looking great for a farming house, but you will see from the outside later. Since there was not much filling underneath this rooftop, I did try and error, and yeah, but it went out quite good. Of course, there's a little gap up there, but I don't mind it. And here we got the cave right next to my village, which I'm still maybe planning to add to the village. But let's see how it will work out later with all the high complexity stuff. Again, the two towers from the inner walls, and outside here, the two watchtowers from the outer walls. This time around I'm not going to explain why those steps are missing. And we're heading to the lake area now. Yeah, there's a lake and I added it to the village, which was really beautiful, but more in a few seconds. You already see the fisherman's house to the right. This is the fisherman's house, and inside here is everything a fisherman needs. This is the living room and the kitchen. And of course, since fishermen are not the most luxurious type of people, I try to keep it simple. Here's the little bedroom area with the desk and all four types of fishing rods, which accidentally glitched through the roof, and now you can see the fishing rods from the outside. And the next room, of course, is the bathroom. Here's a little balcony to chill and, of course, to consume the fish he just caught. Now to the fishing pier. This was a prefab and I exchanged all parts with Shogun parts. I extended it and now it's looking gorgeous. Remember, always got the right charms with ya. Here we got a nice campfire with some swimming tools for ice swimming. This is the sushi bar, but before we get there, we are entering the toilets. This is for the women, as you can see, with the pink emblem above it. And basically I mirrored everything inside here, so the other toilet looks just like this. That's for the males, as the emblem shows you. Now to the sushi bar. Well, I'm hungry. I should eat some sushi, but I still got burgers, so yeah, let's eat those first. Now we enter the kitchen from the backside, and this is a custom build which I put much effort into, because I wanted the customers to be able to take a look at the chefs while they're cooking the meals. Here we got the checkout, so people can get sushi for takeaway. Now we're heading to another fishing pier. This was a random one which I restored, but I wanted to connect it to the other pier I created, and so I put some lights to the left and right to create a passageway. Here I started another way to get to the top of the mountain, but I didn't finish it till this point, so we are heading back. Here you can see I tried to keep it random, but not too shabby. Now we fly back to my fishing pier and keep going where I just left. As I said before, I extended it that far that I could connect the next aisle to it. Lag. Now this aisle is for the Shogun in particular, and now I'll show you at first the fishing pier that he's got. At second, here is a little spot to relax and enjoy the overview. Third is this little secret treasure chest, but it was there from the beginning, so it was random, and I just kept it, cause it looked right. Fourth is the onsen right here, and I got a little locker room here. The little locker room. Finally the onsen to swim and relax. Finally I showed you everything, and I hope you made it through till this point. I hope it wasn't too boring, and in the end I'm giving you a quick overview from everything I created here. Like always, thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and see you next time around. See ya!